Thanks for joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. The Baxter County Sheriff's Office is reporting that they were called Monday evening on a complaint that a naked woman had broken into a residence there. The homeowners reportedly found her inside when they arrived home. Deputy Craig Gates reports that he responded to the home and made contact with the owners. They advised him that when they got home from shopping, they heard something inside the home. They opened the door and observed a naked woman walking out of a bedroom and throwing electronics. The woman then ran outside and jumped into the caller's pickup truck. She threw the owner's purse and a soft drink at her, then jumped out and ran over to another residence nearby. At the second residence, the naked woman banged on the door. As the homeowner opened the door, the woman came inside asking for help. This is where Gates found the woman. She was later identified as 40-year-old Summer Mae Jones. She was arrested on the scene and taken into custody. Jones is believed to have been under the influence of methamphetamine. She is currently being held on a $50,000 bond. 2 Baxter County Detention Center inmates are receiving additional charges after a jailer found them to be in possession of a controlled substance. According to Sheriff John Montgomery, 28-year-old Joseph Paul Smith of Rural Mountain Home and 27-year-old Seth Andrew Withrow of Midway, Arkansas, each now face a felony count of furnishing, possessing, or using prohibitive articles and a misdemeanor count of possession of a Schedule 4 controlled substance. The jailer reported to observe suspicious activity inside the holding cell and went in to check Smith and Withrow. The jailer then discovered 2 types of pills hidden and concealed in their socks, which were later identified as prescription narcotics. During their regular monthly meeting this week, the Carroll County Quorum Court approved the members of the new Ambulance District Commission. J.P. Noren Watson wanted to table the vote until February to give her time to meet with members and determine if their job description could be classified as conflict of interest insofar as serving as a commissioner. Her motion to table died for lack of a second. In other business, J.P.'s approved a request for $4,000 for a matching grant from the state for lighting, plumbing, and concrete upgrades to the Carroll County Fairgrounds. Arkansas-based Windstream Holdings says it has eliminated 164 jobs. Windstream spokesperson David Avery says the job cuts came from various areas, including engineering, finance, and information technology. Avery said the job cuts were unrelated to Windstream's planned takeover of EarthLink. The companies received approval for the merger last week from the Federal Communications Commission, but they still need okay from the state regulators and the company's shareholders. Both companies provide internet service, cloud computing, and other services. Avery did confirm that the Windstream corporate headquarters will remain in Little Rock following that merger. Well, the Harrison School District now has an interim superintendent. At this week's Board of Education special meeting, the board unanimously approved the selection of Aaron Hossman as superintendent. Hossman, who lives in Mountain Home, will lead the district for 3 months until a permanent superintendent takes over on July 1. An interim superintendent became necessary when current superintendent Mindy Moss accepted a position in Joplin, Missouri. Board President John Burnside announced the appointment was pending a negotiation of salary and terms, but he expected it to be completed very quickly. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Edwards Grocery has a new week of savings that you can't afford to miss. Check out these deals. Selected variety, Starkist Chunk Light Tuna, only 59 cents. Regular or hot, Old South Sausage, 10 for $10. Selected varieties, Armored Chili with Beans, only 99 cents. Imported, seedless red or green grapes, only $2.49 per pound. And selected varieties, Totino's Party Pizzas, only 99 cents.
Spring has already started at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. The ladies at Sisters have created some beautiful spring floral arrangements, and new home accent items are arriving daily. You'll also find a good selection of centerpieces, wall decor, and many other great gift items. Come by and check out their new baby section with gift ideas for both mom and baby. From handcrafted dinnerware, serving pieces, tabletop items, and licensed Razorback products, Sisters has just the right gift item for any occasion. Catch the spring fever at Sisters Flower and Gift Shop. We are so much more than flowers.
Hello, this is Michelle from Nature's Wonders. A new year is upon us, and who doesn't love the possibilities that come along with a fresh start or a new beginning? Let us help you achieve and maintain a healthy, active lifestyle in 2017. Come see our large selection of organic and natural grocery, produce, restricted diet items, supplements including detox and energy, and much more. You can make 2017 your healthiest year yet. Nature's Wonders on Highway 65 in Harrison next to Thompson's Ace Hardware. Happy New Year.
Crystal clear mountain streams, river rapids, and rolling hills with endless valleys. The beauty of the Ozarks we often take for granted. At Magnus Toyota, we never underestimate the value of our customers. As a third-generation family-owned business, Magnus Toyota has been operating here in the Ozarks for over 50 years. When we make a new deal, we make a new friend. Stop in and visit us today and see why our customers say we're the best. Magnus Toyota, your hometown Toyota dealer on Highway 65 North in Harrison.
An Arkansas House vote has voted to make the state the third to ban commonly used abortion procedures. The majority Republican House voted 78-10 on House Bill 1032 to ban a procedure known as dilation and evacuation, or D&E, a second trimester procedure that abortion supporters say is the safest and the most common. The measure now heads to the majority GOP Senate and Republican Governor Asa Hutchinson, and he has said he would sign the ban if it reaches his desk. Mississippi and West Virginia have similar bans in effect. Similar prohibitions are on hold, and court challenges are set for many other states. 2 people were arrested on Saturday after Pulaski County deputies found them passed out in an automobile with suspected heroin and a child in the back seat. According to the Pulaski County Sheriff's deputies, they were called to a Dollar General store in the southern part of the city in response to a report of 2 people passed out in a running car with a toddler in the back seat crying. They were later identified as 28-year-old Mark Hudson and 27-year-old Heather Hudson. Police reports state that Mark Hudson had a belt tied around his arm with a fresh entry mark, and Heather Hudson had a belt around her wrist. Deputies found a used syringe, a metal spoon containing suspected heroin, and a small piece of wet cotton in a center console. A 3-year-old girl was found crying in the back seat. A DHS worker arrived on the scene and took custody of the young child. The pair were arrested and charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, possession of a controlled substance with a purpose to deliver, and 11 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia. They're being held without bond at this time. Public universities would be required to allow staff members to carry concealed handguns under a bill filed this week. Representative Charlie Collins of Fayetteville, who is sponsoring House Bill 1249, said the measure is aimed at protecting students by deciding mass shooters at their schools. In 2013, Collins sponsored a bill that gave universities a choice whether to allow staff members to carry concealed handguns. All of the state's public universities opted out. Representative Greg Leading, also of Fayetteville, who opposes Collins' new bill, said that choice made a lot of sense. University of Arkansas student Mary Alice Fancy Boy, a junior in the J. William Fulbright College of Arts and Sciences, have been awarded the National Geographic Society's Young Explorers Grant. Her project, titled Discovering the Modern Yupik People of Western Africa, aims to document the evolving culture of the Yupik people in a way that will allow those who may be familiar with it to access the information very easily. Yupik, which is translated to mean the real people, are indigenous people native to western, south central, and southwestern Alaska and the Russian Far East. Young Explorers Grant was established for inspiring explorers between the ages of 18 and 25. An outreach coordinator in Arkansas's Arkansas Treasurer's Dennis Milligan's office has resigned after social media posts surfaced that Milligan says were insulting to women and the LGBT community. Milligan's spokesperson Stacy Peterson says that Hunter Hatcher voluntarily resigned. He's a member of the Arkansas National Guard and had been on unpaid military leave from Milligan's office since December of last year. In his resignation email, Hatcher apologized for his remarks as it was not becoming of a soldier. According to reports, a Twitter account believed to be Hatcher's included a post about President Donald Trump's inauguration and made what Peterson described as anti-gay remarks. A Facebook post said during the state's Women's March that nobody was making lunch. Peterson says she believes Hatcher has since deleted or blocked those accounts. Before we take a look at the weather forecast for the rest of the work week, here's the way the stock market ended today. Moved over 200,000 for the first time in history. A lot warmer out there than it really was today. Of course, we had a southerly flow yesterday. Beautiful day yesterday afternoon. Got up to 65 degrees with lots of sunshine. Partly cloudy skies today, but the big difference was the shift from a southerly flow to a north-northwest wind, which was coming in at about 5 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon, and throughout the day most of the time. That wind kept it much cooler than we saw yesterday. It's going to stay pretty well there, which is about normal for this time of the year, at least in the next 3 or 4 days. We're going to see mid to upper 40s looks like during the daytime. Here's the way it looks for Thursday, about the same as today. 40 degrees in the afternoon under partly cloudy skies. Again, north wind of 10 to 15 miles per hour. On Friday, lots of sunshine, but not much warmer. 43 degrees again with the north wind. On Saturday, sunshine again, 45 degrees in the afternoon. Sunday, mostly cloudy skies, but still in the low 40s, 42 degrees. And we start off the work week with a slight warming trend on Monday. Lots of sunshine with a west wind. 54 degrees in the afternoon. So it looks like long range, if we kind of get through this little cool spell through the weekend, then by next Monday and then middle part of next week, we're going to go back up in the mid to upper 50s, maybe even low 60s again. We've had great weather so far. Knock on wood. Let's continue to see that as we move through the month of January. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Steve bought the responsible 2017 Corolla. That's because Steve makes good decisions, except when he picked up that stray cat. The Corolla comes standard with advanced safety features and loads of tech, making it a great decision. Unlike... Oh, Steve. The 2017 Corolla. Always a good decision.
Right now, get $1,500 customer cash, or qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a stylish new 2017 Corolla. Toyota, let's go places.
Many things have changed over the years, and so has auto body repair. Even though Ozark Auto Body has been in business for over 30 years, they continue to change with the times. They believe protecting the environment is important and have done so by using environmentally friendly waterborne paint from PPG. This aligns with the technology used by original manufacturers and gives you a lifetime limited warranty. Quality PPG waterborne paint, ASC certified personnel, plus 24-hour towing service. Ozark Auto Body in Harrison, always taking pride in excellence.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of a community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There is one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a crucial commitment to their community because just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud. Harrison has a Health Mart now. Sam Alexander Pharmacy, on the square in downtown Harrison. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Edwards Grocery has a new week of savings that you can't afford to miss. Check out these deals. Selected variety, Star-Kissed Chunk Light Tuna, only 59 cents. Regular or hot, Old South sausage, 10 for $10. Selected varieties, armored chili with beans, only 99 cents. Imported, seedless red or green grapes, only $2.49 per pound. And selected varieties, Totino's Party Pizzas, only 99 cents.
Edwards Grocery Station Money.
I'm Randall. I work at the on-site lab at Dental Creations on the square at Harrison. Working with Dr. Wanda is great. She's taught me a lot and showed me a lot, and she gives us the freedom to get one-on-one with the patient. If there's a problem, we can actually come out of the back and do what's best for the patient. Having this on-site lab here with the doctors, that's really nice.
Dental Creations on the square in Harrison, next to the Big Red Boot.
Well, the new champions have been crowned. The Alpena Junior Boys and Girls Tournament wrapped up on Monday night, and two new champions took on the hardware. The hosting Alpena Junior Lady Leopards won the crown with a 40-24 win over Western Grove. In the Junior Boys finals, the Marshall Junior Bobcats dispatched Bergman by a score of 55-35. It was a Newton County battle on Friday in Jasper as Mount Judy came to town. When the night was over, Jasper won all three games. They posted 64-47 in the senior boys contest. Junior Pirates defeated Mount Judy 49-18, and the Junior Lady Pirates won their game 45-6. Leading Jasper in scoring was Garrett McDonald with 23 points. Mount Judy was led by Justin Cook with 13 points. In the junior boys game, it was Logan Reynolds with 14 points for Jasper, and Hayden Phillips added 10. In the junior girls contest, Emma Lewis was the top shooter with 10 points. When the Deer and Jasper senior boys met earlier in the 1A 1 East action, it was an overtime affair. On Monday night in Deer, however, it wasn't the overtime situation. The Deer Antlers claimed a victory 67-50. In the senior girls action, Jasper ran away from Deer to post a devastating 60-20 win. For the senior boys, Caden Young led Deer in scoring with 16 points. For the Jasper senior girls, Leah Shelnut and Sierra Johnson each posted 13 to claim the victory. And the Harrison Junior Lady Goblins started Monday night at Wonderview High School with an excitement. It took 3 overtimes, but the Junior Lady Goblins defeated Wonderview 35-32. Sydney Shrum hit her third three-pointer of the game in the third overtime to seal the victory. Wonderview had managed 7 points in the third period as the Junior Lady Goblins moved to within a 26-23 with 1 period left to play. But then Harrison managed only 5 points in the fourth period, but they held Wonderview to 2 points to force the extra period. Caroline Cecil led Harrison with 10 points. In other action, Harrison Junior Goblins defeated Wonderview 35-18. Well, the selection committee for the NCAA men's basketball tournament is getting into the bracket business and borrowing an idea from the college football playoff program, hoping they will get more fans thinking about March Madness, which is in February. The NCAA and the CBS Sports have announced that for the first time, the committee will give a look at its top 16 seeds 1 month before the 68-team field locks in on March the 12th. The top 4 teams in each region will be revealed on February the 11th during a March Madness preview show on CBS. It's the first time the Men's Basketball Selection Committee has revealed its thinking during the season, giving teams an idea beyond outside rankings of where they stand heading into the big tournament. Well, that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around our viewing area.
KTKO Channel 8 Harrison. Local television worth watching.